Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the highest light and resonance, thank you for raising me out of my bed. Okay, on this Oshun Friday, here are some of bones. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. Spirit, make it jiggy. Let's bring it back to basics. That's Virgo energy for you. Back to basics? Mm-hmm. Could you be working out? Just a little one and two, right? It's part of the Virgo energy, baby. So, Virgo energy is about Mercury. This is about communications, writing, speaking, right? Reading, okay? Sign language, right? So, what I'm getting right now is like you could be very sure about something and anything can come in right now, and even with a question. You know, when somebody asks you a question with a question, this is where it's like it can, be careful. Why I say be careful? Because some people are still basic, right? So don't make them make you feel, right, that you're inadequate. Maybe you're not done, but you're not stupid, right? You're not brand new, right? I'm not saying that nobody else is, but what I will say is that the projection energy is still on here because with the Pisces moon coming in here, it'd be like saying like, hmm, I don't believe in myself. So when you believe in yourself, I'm gonna ask you a question to put you back in doubt, even though I know that you, right, are very confident in yourself. So it's kind of like, are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm motherfucking sure, right? Send that right back. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like one of those. It's like, oh, I heard that a lot of people did that and it didn't work. Well, watch me work. It's kind of like that. This is where you also have to be careful. Now, a little bit of that Scorpio energy I felt coming through too. You could be welling on your way and boop, something from the past is going to come back around because these little minions out here, they're working overtime. They're working overtime. And the overtime work is only because they feel, here we go, look, coffin. See, can't make that up. The main female, the divine feminine. This is where the energy is just when you say like, yo, so they didn't react, they didn't respond, they're not responding. Nope. To this change, nope. See what I'm saying? Toil and labor. See what I'm saying? It's kind of like, nope. I'm over here. I'm focused. Remember, we're working on what works. All right. So this is where somebody's like, this is a monkey wrench. Ashe, right? I've been watching a lot of monkeys. Have you been seeing a lot of monkeys on your feet? I've been seeing monkeys give birth, occupation, main female again, looking for work, concern, right? This is where it's kind of like now the feminine energy is seeing where it's kind of like, okay, I gotta really get into this. Yeah, yeah, get into this. Maybe you're into it already, and maybe you just need to relax for a second. Understand that this is a process, okay, and it's being applied, right? But like you should say, what did you say? Like the perm that's been in too long is about to burn. You should have said it. Okay, the wealthy man. That's what it is. Just come on in here and make my dreams better, right? I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit down and just like just be married to the one thoughts. What a dream, right? This is where you're coming into this fairy tale, Cinderella. Okay, but what? Let's go before she went to the ball, right? She had her ugly stepsisters, right? Right? Okay, doing all the chores. You feel what I mean? Who were her friends? The animals. Okay, look at this. A gift. This is what spirit's bringing. What are you concerned about? Right? This is where it's like if you have no faith, okay, something is in disguise, the message of concern. Okay, the main female. Listen, I you gotta believe in yourself. This is in the believe in yourself crew. Okay, this is the believe in yourself because nobody else is gonna believe in it, and nobody else is gonna do it for you. So this is why you have to see it through the sun energy. You feel me? The plan has been revised. The new romantic cycle begins. We have Leo energy here. Confidence is key to your success. You see what I'm saying? To balance this out, to actually, this is where somebody, you want somebody just as confident as you, right? But that's why you don't get these relationships the way they come in. A personal issue reaches a resolution, right? Cancer energy. This has to do with the home. Cancer, again, you and your loved ones are safe, right? Whereas, like, I think you're doing too much, right? Nothing yet. Nothing will come out of this situation. Be bold and make the first move. This is when, I'm going to tell you what this is. There's some things you just can't change. You know, when it says, God, give me the serenity to accept the things that I can change. Not, like, you feel me? These are situations and things that you're just gonna have to understand that you are either greater than or it's bigger than you, and you don't have to pick up the weight of things all the time. The Capricorn energy was here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Right? Umbrella. Here's what I'm saying. This is what it is. It's like under my umbrella, right? You're trying to get everybody home. You're trying to protect everybody from the rain. Where this change, the storm, where it's kind of like, how about you just go outside in the rain and purify yourself? This Virgo energy. If you want to go outside and you get a little wet, like, you know, don't run. Don't be afraid to like run inside. This Virgo season. Here we go. Hathor light code, light immersion, full system upgrade, a power recall. Soul star activation, soul contracts are being fulfilled. You're remembering who you are. Yeah, I got a piece of pyrite up there, right? This is the fool's goal. This is the one that's understood that, you know what, I don't care what you call me, right? I'm still a star. Here we go. Crown chakra activated. Here we go. The divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy, right? Are you seeing your numbers? I keep seeing the mirrored numbers. I keep seeing mirrored numbers. And numbers going up in ones. But these mirrored numbers, baby, right? I brought the numbers because I was feeling it. I was feeling the numbers on this Friday. Hey, helicopter vibes. We got the spies out. Okay, you hear that? We got the spies out. And this is about planning as well, right? Seeing things like from this is the bigger picture, right? That was that up there, that spy energy that's going on right now. This is where it's kind of like, no matter what, right? When you're protected, your plan will go accordingly. Here we go, celebration. Yep, happiness. It's gonna go accordingly. This is why you have to like stop and worrying about, like, some people just call that energy on them because it's like you call it back in your life. You're a negative person, right? So I'm hearing you need to celebrate. You need to be grateful for certain things. Some people are just not grateful at any day of the week. At any time when they pick up, they're forever just thinking that they're in this imprisonment mentality, and I get it, but it's like you also have to understand. Here we go, right? We have the freedom energy. Here we go, line guide, right? This is about you. Like, if anything, you don't have to roar back, but you could tell them, you could tell them, like, my bite, right? Don't make me bite. Don't make me bite off your head. This is boundaries, right? Divine feminine, right? Getting into your masculine, right? Having to protect yourself from the masculine. This is where it's like having them to respect, right? Your nectar. There's something here with you guys where you're like, if you want this again, you're gonna have to like really respect me. You feel me? It's like not a no, but it's like, show me. Right? Some of you guys are dealing with your twin flames and you're like, show me. Right? Some of you guys are in the real no, but I'm getting this energy of like it's mature. It's mature. It's open, and it's also there's a time frame on this. That's what I'm feeling. Here we go. Gabriel, speak your truth. Right? Gabriel, speak your truth came out. Right? We have peace and harmony with Raquel. Right? One more card here. Oh, we got two. The miracle of nature, and we have Archangel Jeremiah with forgiveness. She's like, forgive me for speaking my truth, right? But I'm just like, I'm just trying to bring the peace, right? We have spirit animal here on the bottom deck. Trustworthy friends. hmm This may be having those conversations with your so-called old friends, telling them that, here, what, I guess we're not as close as we used to be, and that's cool, but I'm gonna tell you what I really fucking think the problem was. This is not dancing around it anymore, because some of y'all are done with this, right? So you're like, okay, if I'm gonna be done with this, let me just be done with this and be done with this for good, right? And show and say why it is that I am different, right? You're not gonna let nobody, like, remember we spoke about this energy about people telling you about your differences and what you are and who you are and how you think, and it's like, no. And let me tell you, and it's like, this is where it is. Speak for yourself. This is where it's a speak for yourself energy, right? Speak for yourself. Holy Spirit, angels, and sisters, guys, can I get a lot on this? And just to let you know, for the rest of the month, how it's gonna go, I've been feeling this for about a month now, but I see how Spirit works with me. So for Virgo season, I'm gonna be going back to signs. I'm gonna leave the collectives alone, right? Collective energy will be on the Spotify, like when I just speak, because it'll just be random. But I feel like I'm gonna get into the signs again for a second. It's something that has to do with me as well, as I deal with my own work. I have to touch the planets in a certain way again. So for Mercury energy for Virgo season, I'm gonna be switching up how we share, and I'm gonna be doing signs. So look forward, starting Monday, right? You're gonna get like signs, okay? They'll be in the same format how I'm doing them, but they're just gonna be like your placements, okay? I honor virtue, right? I'm accepting. It's just like, oh, what do you say? I'm gonna watch, like, this is where it's like you just see switching up, but this is where it's like I honor the virtue. I just take on the new quest. You see what I'm saying? With the 4 back there, you see the pillars, right? I regard all altars with respect, right? This is about also traveling. I'm getting a bit of Sagittarius energy out here, the expansion energy of going places, but going places for a reason and visiting like monumental places, right? To take in that energy. That's one thing that I've learned too, that when I wanted to travel, I wanted to go to one place every year, so I can say like within a decade I went to 10 places, and I can say, passport's good, but I was going to really make sure that I visited places that I knew that when I did my research, that where the world holds its chakras, because there's chakra placements in the world. So that's why they make traveling so because they don't want you to actually go, right, for healing, because everywhere has its own little. So if you really strategically think about where you're going, or you don't just go to a resort, but you go somewhere that actually holds forests, you see what I'm saying, that actually has heritage, right, within the ground, within the walls, right, within the people, there's a bit more. So that's why they kind of like do what they do. Anyways, I'm off of that, right? We have the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles that picked in here, yeah, right, Empress, right. This is giving me having to figure out how it's gonna work when you know it's not going to work. Yeah, 5 of Swords with the Death card. Yeah, it's like, okay, this is not going to work, but you have to make it work. Empress here with 9 of Pentacles, and you can make this work. Some of you are making this work. Ashe to you, because like, this is how we work. This is how we do it. Some people can't do some things like us, right? So my collective, like, we're magical beings. Like, we get shit done. That's why it's hard, right? The transition here is that, the Judgment 20 with the 2 of Swords in here with the 3 of Cups. Watch who you ask for advice. I told you about this energy. You could be asking for advice, and you could have just screwed yourself by asking the wrong person, right? You got this, right? You got this. Here we go, the 2 of Wands. You got this. You know where you're going. You already mapped this out, right? You already mapped this out. We have the King of Swords here that dropped, and the 10 of Pentacles. Thank you. Wow, stepped up. I think you've taken back everything that was yours, and you've taken it back quick. You looked at this and you're like, yo, I'm the star. I've always been the one here, right? I feel like even if everybody, here we go, Hierophant in here. I'm not saying everybody, like, nobody else has done great work, but I'm just saying you actually have receipts for this. You have proofs. You have ribbons. You have badges. You know what I'm saying? Scars, right? And I feel like this is where it's like, and you have an inner knowing in here too, right? There's an inner knowing in here. The King of Swords in here. He doesn't play. He has an owl in here. He has a hawk in here, right? He has a crow in here. Here we go, 5 of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that has left, and when they came back, you're coming back, or you came back solid, in the right mind. The family looks at you and they can't look at you crazy no more. They may feel like they want to call you crazy, but this is where it is, where it's like, that's why I say don't make them get you back here. Look at the crow biting off his head. See what I mean? 2 5s in here, 5 of Cups. No. Spirit's like, don't make them do this. They're trying to put you back into your shadow, because that's what family does. Right? Especially I'm getting heavy Libra sign, heavy Aquarius energy in here. 10 of Swords in here. See? Yeah, this is done. Somebody's really upset at the fact that you, like, and this could be going on for the last 2 years or so. I think this realization has been going on for you, but it's getting solid now. The concrete is drying. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. There we go. Bossed up. Right? This is kind of like, yo, what kind of opportunity do you think that I take in life? That's what I'm hearing. What kind of choices do you think I make in life? What kind of choice do you think I'm gonna make with regarding like this right now? This can also even be about a mother issue as well, or something about like a girlfriend, or like, you know, like giving me a vibe like talking about her. You know, talking about her, right? That hoe over there. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody may be talking about that hoe over there. Could be a Virgo, could be a Leo sign, could be a Scorpio. I'm getting Sagittarius as well, right? Yeah. There's my Leo, right? There's somebody in here that's very two-faced. If they're not two-faced, they're two-faced with the story, so it's making you become two-faced. But I'm just getting this energy in here where it's a little bit of I'm getting somebody that's all up in the family business as well, right? This is kind of like a little, like, you know, Cancer, Leo energy. Yeah, this is kind of like a little bit of want to, like, with anybody in the family to be in your family. That's what I'm getting with that. The Lovers, the 5 of Cups, and the Chariot, the Cancer. Yeah, and something's came forward. It could be a Leo, could be a, yeah. This is heavy. This is coming. Listen, there's gonna be a lot of karma being served from now going into Scorpio season. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. I get my confirmations in different ways. I even seen, like, I know how spirit works with me. This week I had a customer come in, okay, and the spelling of her name was a little different, but I was like, oh, I know somebody named that name, and they're a Virgo. Guess who came in my store? Okay, it's so interesting too how that character came in my store. I didn't see them, and when I did see them, they were like, so you can't say hi? And I was like, I didn't see you. Right? I was met with that, you know, that it's so interesting. I'll shade to that. Those are the old ones. Here we go, the 3 of Swords. Right? The 3 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Right? The energies that are feeling it, the ones that you used to par with. Right? Trying to make it seem like they haven't heard from me. I'm like, I'm right here, I've been right here, everybody stop talking to me. Like, I haven't had one of those conversations in a minute, but it was just interesting to bring it back in, because people don't know how to deal with me, because it's like they want to deal with me, but they forgot that they chose not to deal with me, so they're wondering, like, can they fuck with me? Will he fuck with me? I'm still a nice person, I will say hi to you, right? But I'm just saying, like, don't try to bring up the past with me, because I'm like, I'll bring it up accordingly. You see what I mean? And I'll chuck that ass accordingly, just so that, you know, there's the 3 of Swords. But luckily for that Virgo, like, it's all love, because she was very close to me, right? In her own little way, right? Here we go. We have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. These are people that, and energies that that I feel like bring you back into childhood thoughts, right? That bring you back into nostalgia when you were making decisions, right? Helped you make decisions, right? 6 of Swords, King of Cups, yeah, right? The Devil's energy in here. I'm getting this heavy like, this is the emotional side of, like, somebody that's coming forward right now and wanting to, like, be better, because you're ghosting them. And I'm not saying ghosting them like in a bad way. I feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do spiritually, right? Your switch up game was strong, and I just feel like now they want to switch up, but it's like, no, here we go, karma, 10 of Cups, and the Star in here. This is when somebody just wants to switch up to do what they have to do to get back on your good side, right? But I'm like, you ain't that bright. We spoke about that. You ain't that bright, right? It's like back to the Cinderella energy. It's like doing everything to get you into this feelings, right? And get you into this space, and then getting upset when you see that you actually get something, right? You walked away, King of Pentacles weighing in here, 10 of Cups, right? It's like, what? You have a relationship? Oh, you have things? You have, like, you know what I mean? It's like after they were hoping that you never had these choices. Yeah, I'm feeling like somebody was just thinking, like, there's a, like, this is still projection. Just be careful. Go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. And if it is, screw who you want to screw. It's your fucking life. I just like mind the fact of like how you take in and what you give out. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do. I'm just gonna here to tell you what the weather's like, right? And the truth. And some people can't. Some people are not telling the truth of themselves right here too. So it's about you having to understand. Like I can't move forward like this. Period. Because you don't know, or because they're acting like you don't know, and you're gonna go on until you can get, you know, until you know. That's what I'm hearing. 10 of Wands. Keep that shit until you tell me. Until you know that's not how it's gonna work. Alright. Yeah. Here we go. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups in here. The Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords. The Hangman. 6-6. There we go to the 12. This is a two-sided situation going back into Libra, because remember there's a new romantic cycle that begins. So this is where it's like this could work out if it's a fair deal, but then it's like this is where it's like it still could work out and you don't negotiate the best. And with the Queen of Wands here, I'm just telling you there's somebody in here that's like you don't really negotiate. You kind of, I would say, if this is here, you kind of go along with it. Here we go, the Tower. That's what I'm like. You go along with it. You don't want to put this energy in a certain way. But I don't like, cause you know, like Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like somebody that will like. You won't see it coming, but it will be justified. This is when it's like you think it was them. It's called karma. Once again, people always can think that it's you coming back with certain things when they don't understand, when it's just not that. Some people just don't do anything. They just keep getting, but like karma resets and Libra energy is coming to do this shit. Oh, I fucking see it. And no matter what you bring to the table, don't bring nothing, bring no damn flowers, don't bring no candy, don't bring no, bring your heart. Bring the truth, right? And bring a direction of where this is going. It doesn't even have to go together. It doesn't even have to really like, but it does have to be like, this is what it is. That's it.